Alright, so we're gonna start the hike off. We're at called the Atkisson Dam. Now this is a place when we were young and dumb. We used to come out here. We weren't like those real bad kids, but we'd go hang out there on the far side. And the stupider ones among us would slide down the dam. But I was never that dumb. I saw a lot of people get arms and hands sliced open on little pebbles sliding down it. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful spot. So let's check it out. Alright, we departed from the dam, put a little bit of distance in between us and there. So I guess what we're going to do is just hike through till we find a good location and set up to, you know, have some lunch and stuff. Nick brought some goodies with him, and I think he's got a couple items that he wants to field test. So we're gonna get to a good spot. I don't think either of us have been down here in probably 10 years. I used to come to this place when I was young in elementary school for field trips and stuff, but yeah, it's been a long while. So yeah, let me get to walking so I'm not huffing and puffing in this phone because I'm getting tired. Alright, still moving down this bad boy. Trying to find the ideal spot to eat. We got the actual park complex up there. That's where they do a lot of like the educational stuff for the school system around here. So we're gonna steer clear of that area right now. But yeah, like I said, we got some food to eat. Hear them geese mouthing off over there. And I got breakfast in a can. So yeah, just keeping an eye out for someplace that looks good to chill for a minute. Alright, we found some benches, so we're going to take a minute here. I'm going to readjust some straps and we're going to sit here for a minute. So yeah. Alright guys, so I figured while we took a break and I got my pack off, I figured I'd show it to you guys. Now this is an early birthday gift from the best sister you could ever ask for. Now so far from the short bit of time I've spent with it, I like it. I think later on I'll do a better video, like a video just showing you the bag, because right now the gear I have in it, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I've just got it in there for weight. But yeah, so far it seems to be a pretty badass bag. guys, now if you know anything about me, you know that I'm a big fan of getting in a stream and moving around a bunch of rocks. Now what this guy did here, or whoever the group associated with this project right here, is pretty impressive, because it was a lot of stones to move somewhere there ain't many stones. Check this out. See, shit's pretty impressive, ain't it? Makes me want to get in this water. I wish it was a little warmer out and I had the clothes for it. I'd definitely hop in there, or at least try to walk across it. It's set up like a bridge, stepping stones. But we're gonna keep moving. Let's get a good look at this bridge up here. All right, so we're at the bridge, guys. Now, what it looks like, you can see behind me, Harford Glen, after this road got shut down, Harford Glen, the people who, you know, maintain and own this property, I'm sure they put in a footbridge for when they do like field trips and stuff out here. And then I'm sure what happened is some dumb kid got hurt, or some irresponsible adult let a kid get hurt, or they just simply didn't have the money to maintain it, so they gated the whole thing off. It's just built up on the frame of the old bridge. But it's kind of a shame. I'd like to go across it. I can definitely get through on this side, but I don't know if it's worth the risk. I got a big ass bag on my back, and I don't know what's over there, so might refrain from doing that just now. All right, finally got this pack off my back. Now I think we found our spot to eat. It's a little recess on the creek bed or the river bed. So we're gonna chill here and we'll dig in and see what we got cooking. All right, so Nick's setting up his little stove right now. He's gonna be the MVP on this trip. That means next go around I'm gonna have to cook the food up since he's doing this one. What we got today, Nick?
We got that cheese tortellini and that tomato sauce and that vegetarian taco pasta.
Taco pasta? That don't sound too bad.
And the U.S. MRE ration shit.
And that's a 2016 menu?
Yeah.
Good shit. We just gonna stick that in some water, heat it up.
Plain with ration don't work good enough for me. I want that shit hot.
Yeah, and if you got the stove, you might as well use it. All right, now time to kick back for a little bit and let this water heat up. What you got there, Nick?
Get some water up in the percolator, boys.
You gonna make some coffee?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Never a bad time for coffee. Never a bad time for coffee. So we got the MRE food that's boiling. So while that's boiling, we're just gonna take that off and switch up. Let that heat get hot.
Looks like we're getting some coffee, boys. He's gonna percolate us some coffee.
Alright. Heat down. Goes.
All right, so I figured before I do lunch, I better finish my breakfast in a can. And I found this badass cup that fits, I think. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, now I just drank my liquid breakfast, so obviously the next thing to do is drink my after breakfast coffee that Nick just fixed up for us on his little stove in his percolator. Ooh, shit's hot. Cheers, man. Thank you. Alright, so before my entree, got an appetizer. Nick passed these bad boys out. He said they're sailor crackers. And I got some cheese spread. Sailor Boy pilot cracker. Put a little cheese spread on there. He insisted that I give it a try, so I'm gonna give it a shot. See how this bad boy is. It's like a big. What were those things that you put in your school lunches when you're in grade school? The crackers in the pack, and they had the freaking red stick that you scoop the cheese out and put them on your crackers. This is what this, like, I'm thinking, but I used to love them things, so I'm not really that turned off by this. Nice. Shout out to Steve, MRE. No, but this really ain't that bad. Cracker's like twice as thick as I anticipated, but it's not that bad. All right.
More like a biscuit.
Yeah, more like a biscuit. Maybe some like hard tack kind of, but not as hard. But
Dip it in your coffee.
yeah, let me finish this bad boy before I move on to my tortellini.
That one's for you, buddy.
Oh my, what we got here? Cheese tortellini. Let's do this. All right, guys, just finished my cracker and cheese. Now I'm gonna dig into this tortellini. Now, I haven't really ate MREs in forever, so like, if I'm gonna say this is good or bad, I don't really have anything to reference off of, because I'm not gonna pretend that I remember what the MREs I ate that my uncle gave me like 10 years ago tasted like. But the last one I had was pretty dang good. It was just them chunky chicken tacos, and then before that I had the brisket, and the brisket was phenomenal. All it needed was a little bit of salt when I did the brisket. Now this is good. This tastes like something you get out of a can, which I'm not gonna say I'm a huge fan of canned food, but it gets the job done. But yeah, this is let's see if you can see in there. Yeah, that's pretty dang good. I mean, it could use a little spicing up if I had a little salt and pepper and stuff, which I do have, but it's perfectly fine how it is. I'm just gonna scarf it down so we can pack up and head out of here. But yeah, pretty dang good. So let me finish this up, help Nick pack the rest of the stuff up, and then I'll check back in with you guys before we get ready to hit the trail on the way back out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we got all of our stuff cleaned up. You know, stripped the hoodies off because it's starting to get a little hot out. Definitely gonna be sweating on the walk back. So we're not gonna take our time heading out of here like we did coming in, you know, took in the scenery and everything. We're just gonna make good time back to the car like we do, you know. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we get out of here. All right, guys, so we hauled ass, made it back to the dam. So we put in about 4 miles, maybe more, just a little bit more. But yeah, pretty good day. Saw some cool stuff. Had a good meal out on the riverside, and yeah, definitely feeling it. I probably only had about 70% of my loadout as far as weight goes, and yeah, I'm glad I didn't put more in there. I should have probably put less because I'm definitely not built for this at the moment. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed tagging along. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna make it out on the trails again here soon, so you guys can tag along on that one. And I will see you guys later.